All right. So it is morning here. And yesterday on the Craft Quest on Call live stream, Andrew and I were talking about this article that he posted. If I can find it, called Doc Life Using Docker for All the Things. And so he texted me this morning and asked if I had set it up yet, because I said I was going to do it yesterday and I didn't. So I thought I would do it now. And there's not really a lot to do, but I just thought I would record the video. We're actually live on the live stream and kind of check it out. So the actual installation of it is pretty straightforward. You go down to the bottom. He'll give you a list of the aliases that he uses. Let's see. So right here. So he uses Yo for Yeoman, Ffmpeg, AWS for the command line, Deno, NPM node 10, 12, 14, and 16, Composer 1 and Composer 2. So you don't really need all of these. You can pick and choose what you want, I assume. I might put Yeoman on there. But do I need Ffmpeg? I don't think I do anything with that right now. I mean, it can't hurt because you're only going to use the ones that you use. But let me grab these. And take a look at something real quick here. So find my terminal. Here we are. So we're going to go into my .zshrc file. And let's see. So here's what I thought with this, with all my ZSH, you weren't supposed to edit this main file. But let's see. As for the theme, I can just put it down at the bottom too. There you go. Personal aliases. There we are. Okay. Oh, I do have some already. Look, craft for PHP craft, proj for going into my projects directory, and then GS for get status. All right. So let me add these in. There we are. Just save that and quit. Should work. There we go. All right, let me see if Composer 1 does anything, or Composer. Okay, so it's grabbing it. All right, I don't really need the Composer 1 one, but cool. So I assume the first time I run it, it's going to set it up. So there we go. All right, so if I run Composer, it's not going to find it. It's going to grab it. Now if I run Composer, it seems a little slower. Not sure if it is. Let's see. Oh, interesting. All right, so let's. I want to go half screen on me. Docker desktop is annoying. Okay. Let's see. Sort by started time. Actually, stop this. All right, I'll stop that later. What I really wanted to do was be able to see it spin up. There it is right there. Did you see it? So what's another one? NPM. See it there. There it is. And then it shuts it down. That's pretty cool. So there's a little bit of a delay. It's not as fast as doing it natively. But if we look at the article again, the idea is that you're not ever reliant on system software getting broken during upgrades. And it also is portable, right? So I can take those same that same ZSHRC file, put it on my laptop, and I have all of the same like main tooling that I would want or need, and it will always be the same between files, and especially if I sync those different files. So let's see here. So here's the reasons that Andrew gives that Docker images are disposable. So if something does get hosed, you can just trash it and rebuild it. And you can also peg specific versions. Now you can do that with Node, at least with NVM. And I actually run NVM on this machine, but it's really annoying because every new session, in my experience of like terminal session, reverts me back to a different NPM version. So I'm always having to mess with that. Switching a new computer is easy. I think this was the impetus for publishing it is because people are getting new MacBook Pros now after the 14 and 15-inch versions were released, or whatever the sizes were. And you can experiment, that's true. And then Docker images are self-contained. Yeah, so all good reasons. 1 second. So, all right. So let's try this out here. We'll go back to full screen. So what can I use this on? Let's do this. Just gonna make a new project. So we'll do. So this would be Composer 2, right? Yeah. So I'm curious, what happens if I do Composer? Okay, so that all works. Anything I pass in as a subcommand or as a argument or flag works just normally. Actually, I meant to do Node. So 16.13.0 is the default version, and I can also do, was it Node 18? No. Let's see. Forget what it is. Here we go. Oh, Node 10, 12, 14. No, 10, 12, 14, and then 16 is the default. Yeah. So 10, 12, 14. So node 10. Okay, I hadn't run it yet, so now it's going to download it and get it running. So now if I do node 10, nice. That's pretty cool. So if I wanted to do composer, create project, craft CMS, craft, and we're going to put it in the current working directory. So it's composer's running via the Docker container. You can see it right here, running composer. And as soon as it's done, it'll spin down and then be done. So there's a slight delay, but it's not, at first it was noticeable, but I think just in the aggregate, it probably won't be noticeable. It's still going here. But once it's done, we should see it. I'll move this up. We should see it spin down. Did I do the right one? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I don't want to get all into this, but you can see it's working now. We can just quit out of that. And then that is gone. Super cool. What else can I try? Let's go back to the article. So if you look at the article, and I'll link it with the recorded version of this live stream, Andrew explains the anatomy of the Docker command, which is helpful, but you don't have to even know that to get this to work. I just pasted those lines in right from his example file. But if you want to create your own, that's helpful. Like, I don't think I need Composer 1. I'm not doing any projects that use Composer 1 now. All of the Node versions I definitely need because I'm having to jump back and forth between things. Let's see. I don't think I need Deno. I haven't used AWS in a while, or the CLI. Let's see, we're getting there's Andrew. And I don't think I need Ffmpeg either. So I could update my file. Can never type that. And I could remove these if I didn't need them. Explore Deno, Andrew says in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I don't think you guys can hear my music, but I just have it like blasting in my ears. Hang on a second. There we go. Okay. I will explore it, but I'm gonna remove Ffmpeg, or at least comment it out. I mean, I guess it doesn't even really hurt to have it there, right? If I'm not gonna run it, it's never gonna load the Docker image, so it doesn't really matter. I'm getting trolled here. I don't do any of my own encoding. I have people for that. All right, let's see. All right, let's see here. All right, he says Deno repo will run a repo. It's gonna grab it. All right, so now I'm gonna repo. So now I've never used anything with Deno before. It reminds me of stereos though, isn't that oh, it's Denon. Anyway. So it's just you can just do let I equal hello. Okay. I'm not well versed on Deno yet. Write JavaScript or TypeScript, he says. Okay, cool. All right. So we got that. We can exit out. Oh, interesting. Close. All right, Andrew. He's watching. We got this all set up. What were the other ones? I wonder if is there a way in ZSH to output all aliases that you have in your environment? Probably like some 800 character. Yeah. Anyway, it would be nice to know what my aliases are. Yeah, it's like a huge thing. Get that. All right. So that's it. So now if I do anything with Composer, I'm now firing up a Docker image. Oh, look at this. Andrew gave me a little. Oh man, I can't copy out of this chat. Let me go to the site. Where's my site? That is not at all what I want. Whoa. That's more than I want. Okay. This is everything. Oh, wait. This is all the functions then. Oh, this is all the functions. Oh, okay, got it. I'm going to remove this. We'll just switch that just to this. So that's everything, including default, like non-user defined, I assume. Maybe that's what oh my ZSH actually adds in as well. All right. That's too many. All right. So let me look back at the article and at Andrew's list here. ADOS Deno, NPM, Node. So 4 different versions of Node, 10, 12, 14, and 16. And the default is 16. So the cool thing is that if you do more 14 stuff, then you can make this one 16 and Node 14 just be the alias of Node. It's all up to you. Composer 1, and then Composer. And that's it. So check out this article. It's, as I was texted this morning, it's really just a copy and paste into your RC file, or that's ZSHRC, which I think is the default in Mac OS now, or if you're still using Bash, in your Bash RC file. And you have to have Docker Desktop installed. Andrew walks through everything here in the article. And that's all there is to it. Oh, he wants me to try yo. All right, let's try yo. I'm going to do yo minus v first. All right, so this is Andrew's Docker image he created for this. We talked about this on the last Craft Quest on Call live stream, which we did yesterday, isn't yet on the site, but has a little bit of an interactive bit. Yeah. All right, let's see. Do you want to anonymously? No. Cool. So let me pull up. Let's do this and get this. So we can see here's Charming Johnson, the node image, or the Docker image for Yeoman is running. I'm going to install in generator, find some help, get me out of here. Install a generator. Oh, I can search. Isn't there a plugin factory? Isn't that one from Andrew? What? There it is. Oh, that's not yours, Andrew. Anyway, so you can see it working. And then once we're done with yo, and I can get out of here and it should spin that down. There it goes. Now it's gone. So that's pretty cool, I have to say. And I'm like Mr. Reluctant here on some of this stuff, but I'm impressed. And I could, in just a minute, have this up and running on, generator craft. Thank you. Yo. Let's see here. Oh, I have to install it first. Install a generator, craft generator. Let's try it. Not in there. Am I doing that right? That's the only one that comes up. Interesting. All right. Someone hacked your generator there. All right, so that's the deal. Check out the article, which I'll link with this recording. And let me find that here. And I think this has my firm and hearty endorsement. I dig this a lot. This is really cool. So Andrew, I know you're watching this live. Don't get a big head about it, but I think this is pretty cool. So I'm going to use this. It's now set up on my iMac, which is my main working machine in my office. And I'll set it up on my laptop, which is usually right behind me. All right, so check out this. This is how you use Docker containers to spin up just all of the different utilities and tools that you would usually have installed locally, either via like Homebrew or another similar tool, or just doing it manually. You don't have to do it anymore. Very cool. All right. I'm going to sign off, and I might be back later for another live stream, trying to do more as we go throughout the day. Talk to you later.